Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing? Happy Sunday. Happy Monday if you're in the future. How is everybody getting on? Are we all good? We all happy? I've got a fan on in the background. Oh my goodness. That's me. How am I making that noise? Oh, it's my phone. Okay. Technical problems today. You all good? Can you hear the fan? Does it sound all right? It's not too loud, is it? Hello, Josie. Hello, Stephanie. Hello, Vicky. Hello, Sari. Hello, all of you. Hello, CA. Hello, hello, hello. Teresa, hello. We're going to do some world predictions tonight. I thought, why not? Did you miss a bunch? No, I've just started. Hello, Raven. How you doing, love? Hello, Kay. Nell, how is everybody doing? You can't hear the fan? Oh, hello, Skukes. Is everyone good? Is everyone Gucci? As the children say. I'm hip, you know. I'm very hip. Hello, Mickey Tinker. Hello, ML, by the way. We are just beginning. If I'm a little bit late. Good, good. Did Mr. Nordy fix it? No, me and Merlin fixed it with a pair of scissors about 4 o'clock this morning. Honestly, it was are you strawberry jam hip? I'm not that cool, unfortunately. Sorry. I will not be a cool. Hello, Jeanette. Hello, everyone. Hello, Gillian. I'm glad you can't hear the fan. I did fix it. It sounds a bit better. I rammed a pair of scissors into the blade. Don't try this at home, kids. The fan was switched off and not plugged in or anything like that. And it worked. It worked, you know. It worked. So, hello, Wonky Wen. Hello, Rosa. Come on in, everyone. Have a seat. Have a sit down. Have a chill out. Come on in. Hello, Lucy. Hello, everybody. I'm glad you can't hear the fan. I can hear the fan. It's going, it's kind of like white noise in the background. So I've had to change up my microphone and put like a headphones on. And it's meant to cancel out the background noise. So hello, Devon, love. You got spicy chai and settling down. That sounds nice. Good morning. Hello, Sherry. Hiya, Dana. We are going to be looking into some world predictions. I have got a I'm not going to use them tonight, but the Lost Tarot of Nostradamus. And it's well it's a bit weird, to be honest. Like it's not immediately obvious to me what the different suits are. So what wands and pentacles and cups and things are. So I'm gonna have to learn the language of it a little bit before I use it. Usually with any type of tarot cards, if you've learned the Rider-Waite, you can learn all of it because the tarot of language is the same. But when you can't identify which cards are ones or this or that, you need to study it a bit. So I was just like, oh, well, yeah, we are going to do it. Hello, Paula, Shauna, Susan. Hello, 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 Pamela. Hello, Karma, of course. Hello. We always like good karma in here. So that's what we're going to do tonight. You want me to read on the Dubai floods, you say? Has Dubai flooded? Hello, Susan. Hello, Leanne. Welcome for your first time in chat. Honestly, they're a nice bunch. They're not as feral as they seem. They are good. They are good. If we do read on any politicians, just remember with peace and love that I don't know a lot about that. So if I say anything that might upset anybody, I really don't mean to. I'm just reading what the cards say. The Saudis seed the clouds and then it's blamed on man-made climate change. Really? Okay, we can have a look into that. Really see what's happening there. I think they've been playing with the weather off America as well. I did a reading on that not too long ago. It's one of the lives. I think it's in a Northydamus live. And they really are mucking about with it. It's not good. It's not good. You lived in Saudi, really, Lucy? Hello, Rosie. How are you doing, darling? But before we begin, we're going to say our little prayers, as usual, as per normal. So, are you all ready? We call upon our ancestors of light, our guides of light, to be with us in this stream, to bring us protection and healing and knowledge. We call on Archangel Michael of the Blue Ray to send protection to everyone who is in this stream, now and in the future. We call upon Archangel Michael of the Emerald Ray, Archangel Raphael of the Emerald Ray, to bring in healing and love and soothing to anybody listening to the stream now or in the future who needs it. Call upon Archangel Gabriel to help us to bring clear messages of truth from beyond, and that our communication is of the highest good. We call upon Archangel Zadkiel of the Purple Ray to unlock the mysteries of the universe. We call upon the gods and goddesses of light to protect us. We call upon our guardian angels to be with us and protect us. We ask that healing, happiness, health, and love is sent to His Majesty King Charles III and Her Royal Highness Catherine, Princess of Wales, and all of the working royal family. And so it is, so mote it be. Amen. Hello, Ulala. Hello, everyone coming in. Come on in, come on in, come on in. It's all good. It's all Gucci. So, Dubai, eh? Do you want to start with Dubai and then we'll see where we go after Dubai? We can look into Putin tonight. We can look into Zelensky if you want. We can look into UK people if you want. We can look into American people if you want. Canadian people. We can have a look all around. I mean, you know, I think there's a lot going on in America. So with run up to the election, there's a lot going on in the UK. But some of it, you want New Zealand as well? Okay. I'm really drawn just to these ones to do Dubai. Let's have a look. What is happening in Dubai with the weather? Saudi. Aren't they the ones? Is it Saudi who owns Newcastle now? Yeah. I think they own our football team up here. I'm not too sure though. I do pay attention, honestly. I do, she says. Let's have a look at Saudi and the weather. What's happening? What is happening with the weather in Saudi? Separation. The Lovers in reverse. It's forced. The Lovers is very natural and coming together. But this is almost like this is a forced issue. The Lovers in reverse. It's causing trouble. Okay. 5 of Swords. There's deceit somewhere. These are not natural cards. If it was natural, I would possibly think the Lovers might be upright. The Temperance cards might be upright. The natural disaster card is the Tower, in a sense. I would guess that the Tower would be upright if it was something out of their control, but we'll see what else comes out. Queen of Cups. Sometimes the tarot is just like water. It's water. Thanks, we know. And the 4 of Swords in reverse. Death. Has there somebody of significance died in Saudi this year? There might be somebody coming up due to pass, though. The 8 of Swords, finding your way out of something. Okay. There's a lot of Swords energy. A lot of Swords energy. Sometimes I think with the Queen of Cups here, I don't know if there is a female in Saudi who is like a big player. I would suggest that that is just the Queen of Cups. It's just the rain, the water, the weather. Because that's what's known about the situation. But underneath, there's looks like there is a manipulation here. 4 of Cups, unreceptive. The Empress in reverse. And Temperance in reverse. Oh my goodness. This is 2 of Swords. Why did they force this decision then? Page of Wands. I think this, weirdly enough, right, something is going to happen in Saudi involving military. I don't know why, but that's going to be coming up in the next 12 months, 12 to 18 months. But we'll go back to the weather. 4 of Cups, unreceptive. So I feel like there's going to be an element of nothing changes, but everything keeps on going on and on and on and on, if you know what I mean. They're not receptive to it. But here, the Empress in reverse. Destruction. Cold, calculated, cruel, destruction. Destruction for destruction's sake. And Temperance in reverse, as well as the Lovers in reverse. It's completely opposite of like, this is completely like man-made. There's meant to be some type of ending with all of this for something. There's meant to be sort of death of something, a death of an idea, or a death of an ideal, a death of something. Why are they wanting to do that though? Why are they wanting to do that in Saudi? I don't understand. Why would anyone want to do that? This is like man-made. completely man-made. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Why are they doing this? The Four of Swords would indicate that there's some kind of inheritance going on, or they're wanting to get at some people, or possibly potentially end people, some people. But why would Saudi do that? I don't understand. I know what the cards are saying. I just don't understand. I just don't see the motive. It's to get out of something. They wanted to get out of something, but how would the weather be anything? Oil embargo. Happy birthday, Jan! Oh my goodness, I've got to sing you a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jan. Happy birthday to you. I hope you've had a good day. I hope you're getting lots of Johnny Thompsons and trifles in the chat as well. Oh, we'll have to have a party for the 75th, series 75th. I don't understand why they need to just want this rain. Because it's not, I would say, overall, it's not about the spondulics. It's not about the money. Because there's no money on the table. There is emotion. A little bit of emotion. There is cruelty, there is intolerance, there is conjecture. There is almost like they've been forced to do it and they want to do it again. Somebody in public life, though, there's a potential death here as well. I don't know a lot about Dubai, to be honest. I really don't. I know absolutely diddly squat about Dubai. There's something here. I think if we could... Rich man's paradise. Doesn't seem like much of a paradise, does it? Oh, we are engaging the tinfoil hat in Merlin's. Sue, control of the people. Yeah. It's a weird energy. That's a weird going on there. There's something weird going on there. I don't like that. I don't know a lot about... I'm a bit ignorant when it comes to that. I don't know a lot about Dubai. Not because it's just something I've never really, I don't know, Dubai'd with. Is that the right word? Biden's daughter diary not being discredited, reported in said diary that was shower of his... What? Are you kidding me? Did you... Biden used to get showered with his teenage daughter? Hey, Susan, love. That is wild. When's that come out? Oh my lord. 12. Oh, bleh. Oh, Howie, no. I mean, come on, man. That's wrong. That. Oh, no way. That. Oh, no, 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 no. If that was Trump, it would be everywhere. Don't get the bench. I know. I'll be careful, or I'll end up on the naughty stuff with tube. Who's sniffing a toddler's? Yeah, he does like he does do that. Really, Justin, I am so pleased. Because really, honestly, that your little doggy, Billy, I didn't see going anywhere. I didn't see going anywhere. I am so pleased he's okay. Oh, thank you. I am so pleased. Yay, well done. Biden or who? If it was Trump, right, who had that accusation made about him, it would be everywhere. And before anyone says, I am not pro-Trump, I am not pro-Biden, I'm not pro anyone, I'm not American. I mean, I don't have a vote. So I don't really follow too deeply what's happening in America, but I can see how the media reports stuff, and like everything Trump does is bad, but everything Biden does that is bad is just glossed over, just not mentioned. And I think there was something. What was it? The laptop, the Hunter Biden laptop stuff. Twitter got all of that removed, and Elon Musk, after he took over Twitter, said, yeah, there was election interference by big tech companies. Basically looking into Biden and stuff. So it's yeah. CBD is good. Oh, I tell you what else is good. Arnica oil. Arnica oil and do you want me to do aromatherapy stuff? I can start doing aromatherapy stuff if you want. Let's have a look into Biden then. Do you want me to look into Biden? Let's see what's going on with Biden. Oh, now Biden is a Scorpio. His wife Jill is a Libra. See, I know about that much. The Donald is a Gemini, and I think Melania is an Earth. I think she's Taurus. She could be Taurus, but I could be wrong. I can't remember what Melania is. So let's have a look at Mr. Biden, eh? President Biden, to use his proper title. He was Barack Obama's vice president. And now he's president. And there is a rumor that Obama is in charge of absolutely everything anyway. So there's like, what's going on? a lot of politicians are Geminis. I think I went round all the Gemini politicians that have made big waves in the last 5 years. So you've got Jeremy Corbyn, you've got Boris Johnson, you've got Xi Jinping, you know, the guy from China, you've got Trump. I mean, they're all pretty big politicians. And then out of the air sign people, you've got Zelensky, Putin, Benjamin Netanyahu, the leader of Hamas, are all air signs. And all of these air sign men, including like the Gemini ones, are shaping this world, are absolutely shaping this world at the minute. I do feel like America could do with an air sign man, whoever that is. Let's have a look at Biden now. It doesn't appear very strong. It's not a criticism. It's just he's got the most powerful job in the world. He's probably under a lot of pressure. He is advancing in years. I've said it before. My dad has early stage dementia. And the way Biden walks, like the shuffles and some of the mannerisms and stuff, it's very, very similar. So it's not it's just my experience. I might be projecting that. I don't feel like I am. I just notice similarities. But there we go. I don't think he's going to survive a lot much longer, to be honest, Lucy, but we'll find out. We'll find out. Let's have a look at Biden. Dreamer of bells. Strength in reverse, crossing over. I don't feel like he is in a really healthy place at the minute, you know. It's really easy to criticize somebody in the public domain, and I say this with peace and love. This is not a well man. He is physically weak. As well, I feel like there's some... We've got 2 reversals starting off this reading. One of them is the Strength card. Now, it could be a Leo giving him some jip that's around him. I don't know if his granddaughter's diary is a Leo. I mean, she might be a Leo. I don't know. But he's not feeling great. Let's see what's about it. Boundaries, okay. I think you're about to see, and I'm trying to put this in a way because I know I've got some Democrat friends in here and some Republican friends in here, and I don't want to upset either of you, but I think what you're about to see with Biden is quite a rapid decline in how he is viewed on the world. There has been some issues. He is he is facing internal issues that I don't believe everybody is aware of yet. I feel like there is definitely, he's going to come out and say something about boundaries and stuff like that, or he's going to try and reinforce some boundaries. But we have a man who is a little bit in this world, a little bit in another world, if you know what I mean. I think he's thinking about his mortality a lot. He's very woolly energy, really woolly energy. There's an issue with working. There's an issue with protection as well. We've got the Ace of Cups basically here. There's so much confusion in these cards. Not that I'm confused what the cards mean. I'm saying there's confusion within him. And there is a weakness within him, especially with that Strength card. The impatience, no self-sacrifice. Okay. That's what he wants to avoid. And the Two of Cups are split. I don't think he's going to be splitting from Joe Biden, if you know what I mean. I don't think that's going to happen. But what I do see is a personal split for him further down the line. The Ace of Cups is in reverse. And this dude, I'm trying to say it. I'm trying to find the words and not be cruel. And not sound cruel or catty, as Megsy would say. Trying to find the words. Delusioned, I would say. I would say this gentleman is not operating at full capacity, possibly not even operating at 50% capacity at this point. He, though, he is declining. I don't think he's reconciled that he is declining quite quickly. The Two of Cups in reverse there shows to me that he either doesn't recognize himself anymore, or he's going to possibly have a split where he is in two places, if you know what I mean. There's some issues with the wider party that he's got right now. Things are not working as they are meant to be. Things are not working at all as they are meant to be. This dude isn't very well. Yeah, I think he is going to have a glitch. He's going to do more than that. he's going to become noticeably more, I would say, unbalanced. And I think it'll get to the point where even people who are ardent Democrats are going to turn around and go, well, listen, you know, Hawaii man. I don't think they'll say Hawaii man. Listen, I think it's time you kind of went. And that's not an age thing. It really isn't. Look at Queen Elizabeth II. She was firing all cylinders all the way up to the last day. Unfortunately, Biden doesn't have that look, and it seems to me that he's he's a little bit uneasy on his old feet. He has old age dementia. I do think he has got some type of dementia, like early stage. He's this. It's funnily enough. I think he's the same age as my dad. He's the same age as my dad. Hey, Mill. He's the same age as my dad, and he's a Scorpio too. It's just going to get worse, guys. There is the Hanged one, and it's in reverse. The Hanged Man in reverse is very much like this. He doesn't want to sacrifice something. And that could be his dream of being president for 2 terms. I mean, he's already spent 8 years around the White House. Does the vice president live near the White House? Do they have a flat at the White House? I don't know. But there's this definite, like, he doesn't want to sacrifice himself for the country. Then why would you kind of like serve the country, you know? There was where did I end up watching? There was a video, and it's basically about like a criminal psychologist reacts to serial killers. And I watched that video for serial killers portrayed in media. And I watched that video, and then I watched, just straight after it in the algorithm, was a American psychologist reacting to the portrayals, or political analysts reacting to the portrayals of presidents in media. And he said one thing that every president has: they are at least a very high functioning narcissist or psychopath. And I was like, pretty much, yeah, I would have thought so. That doesn't mean you don't have to like them. You can like them, but it's to take out of a 350 million, a country of 350 million, to get to the top job. I mean, you've got to be, you've got to, there's going to be lots of people wanting that, you know? So, do you want me to look at Trump? Should we have a look at the Donalds? I mean, we're here. Why not? Let's see how Donald's getting on. Isn't he in court at the minute? I'll use the Scottish ones for him, actually. His mum was Scottish, wasn't she? What's going on with Donald? He wonder who he's running the country. Oh, Klaus Schwab. There was a rumor he was dead last week, wasn't there? Okay, I've got this fell out while I was shuffling, and it's the death card. Doesn't mean literal death. Burning the way of the old to bring in the new. We'll see if it comes out, if it gets pulled again in the reading. But we should. I'll pop it back in for now. So yeah, there was a rumor that Mr. Weff was dead. And you know how Twitter loves, or X or whatever, loves the rumors. And I was just like, is he dead though? Is he? We can have a look into Klaus Schwab. I don't know if I don't know his star sign though. Trump is currently facing 37 felony charges. They carry a larger weight, don't they? Because they feel like that's a bigger. Spirit animal. What? I'll see if any farting comes up from. We'll have a look. We'll see if Trump's farting comes up. I would imagine it's just the first card come out, farting. We'll have a look. We'll have a see. We'll see. I think Biden's, and I just have to say this, just because Biden is kind of on a slippery slope here, it doesn't mean that the Democrats aren't going to get the White House in November. I'm just saying, there's a lot to play out. There's a hell of a lot to play out. Really, really, really a hell of a lot to play out. So, you know. I like that kind of thing. There's rumors about the farting. That sounds like a reading that's up my street, you know, about my level. Okay, 4 of trees, 4 of wands in reverse. It's not having an easy time, is he? I think there might be some pressures on the old marriage as well, you know. Let's have a look, see what's crossing over him. I can imagine 37 felony charges. It's Queen of Wands in reverse crossing over. What was that chick's name? Let me get my phone. I just want to check a couple of details before I begin. Is the court case got anything to do with Stormy Daniels? That's it. No. Okay. Has it got anything to do with she's a Taurus. Okay. Melania's a Taurus. Stormy Daniels is right on the cusp. I don't think she's coming out as the Queen of Wands in reverse. If this is indeed Stormy Daniels, it is definitely causing some friction in his marriage. But the Queen of Wands in reverse, you know all about the Queen of Wands in reverse. It's not usually somebody who is coming from a place where their hands are clean as well. So I think, I'm not saying she's not a reliable witness, but maybe her maybe, just maybe, we'll see what the other cards say. Maybe her testament is being weaponized and taken a little bit too much at face value in a sense. But we'll see. We'll have a look. We'll see what's known about the situation. Two of Swords, which is obvious. It's a trial. It's a trial. It's ongoing. I'm surprised it's not the Justice card, though. It's costing him a lot of money. It's costing him a hell of a lot of money. A lot of money. The Four of Wands in reverse, it might cost him his marriage. I don't think Melania is going to leave him, do you? I don't get that vibe from her. But the marriage, unhappy parties, unhappy foundation. King of Wands in reverse. Okay. The Devil in reverse. It's not looking good. He is really, really not having a good time. Knight of Pentacles surrounding him in reverse. It's costing a fair bit, you know. He's got some major arcanas in here. I'm going to talk you through it in a minute. Okay. It's not going to be, he's not going to get off scot-free from this, but it's not going to be as bad as some of his critics would like it to be. Like, we have got the Nine of Swords in reverse as the final outcome. So I just want to say that before we go any further. For Trump, that means a dark night of the soul has passed. It means that the heaviness has lifted. It means his worries have been taken away from him. And I do think he is quite worried. He is quite worried. We've got a lot of players on this table here. We have got the King of Wands in reverse. There's a lot of anger. I wonder, has he had problems with a judge? There's an issue with a judge here that is in the past. There's an issue around a judge. There's an issue potentially with somebody in media. Could be Judge Judy. I don't think it's Judge Judy, but like, I'm thinking like it's somebody who's got a voice, who might be some legal person, but there is an issue. There is an anger here. It's costing him a lot of cash. It's costing him a hell of a lot of cash. A hell of a lot of cash. A lot. We have the Devil in reverse coming up. There's two ways we can interpret this, right? If we're looking at Trump, right? The Devil in reverse, something is going to be revealed. Now, it could be about his situation or the situation he has got himself in now, or a situation that has led up to here. But he's almost like a folk hero to some people, and he is like the devil incarnate but orange to others, you know. But there's more going on than meets the eye here. There is more going on. there is more truths to come out about this whole situation. And it might, just might, land in Trump's favor. The reason I'm saying it might land in Trump's favor is the 9 of Swords in reverse. They are trying to bankrupt him. He knows that. He's trying to bankrupt him. They want him to lose everything. They want him gone. They want him off the world stage, off. They want him in a little room, in a little security prison somewhere, whatever they do, probably in the cell next to Ghislaine. I don't know. Do they share male, female? In a sense, we have the Tower in reverse. So Donald recognizes that he's got himself into this situation, which is interesting. Like, he's left himself open in a way. We've got the Knight of Pentacles surrounding him, and it's in reverse. So this is going to cost something, but I would suggest that there's people who are actively trying to take him down, like actively. He doesn't get, I feel like with this, he doesn't get why everything is such a big deal about it. But it's almost like his failings are being weaponized against him as well. But that 9 of Skies, that 9 of Swords in reverse, and he just wants people to move on. But I don't think they're going to get. This is going to be a difficult year for Donald. I'm not going to lie to you. If you're a Republican, yeah, it's going to be difficult for this man. Very difficult. I don't get, right? We've had politicians, and they are, I mean, all politicians lie at the end of the day and do different things and all of that stuff. But like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Sorry for the fart jokes. It's okay. To IBS flare. Peppermint tea. Licorice tea. Licorice tea. It sounds a little bit rank. Licorice tea. So yeah, it's not going to be easy for Donald. It's not going to be easy for either of these men. And I'm being perfectly honest with you. It's all right, Joya. Thank you so much. That's really generous. Thank you. You can do all the fart jokes you like. We are immature here. We're okay. We're maturely immature. Fennel tea. Thank you so much. Please put some what you call them in the chat. Johnny Thompson's in the chat, please. And some trifles for Joya. Thank you so much. Do you know what? There's buttermint tea. Buttermint tea. I'm sure it's Twinings. I'm really sure it's Twinings, you know. It's really nice. So nice. I bought a whole packet and only had 1 tea bag of it, and that was it. I forgot about it, and it sat in the cupboard for. That's hasn't been. worry about it. It was yeah, it's pretty rank. Like, it was nice. It was nice, but there's some really nice teas. There's this tea company called Yogi Tea, and I used to drink them a lot when I was younger. And I was like, oh yeah, I remember them. I'll get them. And I'm like so used to drinking pucker teas and Twinings teas and like herbal fruit teas. And I was like, oh, I'll just get some of them. They were the best back in the day. Absolutely rank. You may as well have just picked some stuff off the floor on a farmyard and chucked it in some hot water and went, there you go. That's nice. It was horrible. Ugh. Castor oil is good as well. Castor oil tablets, castor oil on your joints. That's meant to be good. Okay, we're going to move on from the men of America. What do you want me to look at next? We can go and look at, it doesn't look great for Donald. It doesn't look great for Biden either. It's going to be a funny old year. I think once we get into midsummer, once the weather starts heating up, we're going to see a lot of more nonsense coming up. Can we see how the royals are doing? We can do, yeah. We can do that. We can do anything you want. It's up to you guys. Edgar Casey. Who's Edgar Casey? His name rings a bell. Sturgeon's husband. Yeah, sure. We can look into him. You want the royals? Where could be royal? Royal. Do 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 do. You've got to be a bad singer. If you sing too well, it'll do you for copyright. Who are we looking at first then? Who do you want me to look at? Do you want to? I think we all deserve a few days off the Harkles, yeah? Is that all right? Is Travis going to marry Taylor? Oh, I hope not. Oh, I don't like him. I don't know. There's something about him. She's got a terrible taste in men. Absolutely awful. Tom Hiddleston is possibly the last decent one she dated. She dated that Matthew Healy or Matthew Heapy or whatever he's called. And his mum and dad are from up here. And I've got to say, his mother is called Denise Welsh, is an absolute lunatic. Complete and absolute lunatic. Horrible, horrible woman. Horrible woman. Do not like her one little bit. I don't often have a visceral reaction to them, but her, she is vile. She lives not too far from me, actually. She's built a whole career. Can we see if the Iranians will take their country back? We can do. We'll start off with, do you want Beatrice? Yeah? I'm seeing Joe Alwyn. Yeah, Matt Healy. I don't like him. Yeah, I just don't like that. I don't like any of. I think, Taylor, what are you doing? What is wrong with you? Why are you doing this? What is going on? Do you need a hug? You're a multi-millionaire, billionaire, possibly gorgeous, top 0.01% of the planet. You've got it all at your feet, but your taste in men is really bad, like very bad, like the bad. Tessa Dunlop. Yeah, she's the same as Tessa Dunlop, but she's worse than Tessa Dunlop. She's kind of like, she's like a social justice warrior, but she's also on it. But like, no one knows why she's really famous, apart from being married to some local actor dude. I forget the name of him. And like, honestly, she's gone very quiet now since the Taylor Swift albums came out. Who is Matt Healy? It's like a disease name. He's there's a band, I've never heard any of their songs. They're called the 1975s, and he's the front man from that. And he thinks he's like some kind of, he does actually Tortured Poets Society. He really does fancy himself as yeah, I need the cleansing bell. Tessa Dunlop, be gone. Denise Welsh, be gone. Matthew Healy, be gone. Taylor Swift's dodgy taste in men, be gone. Better. Oh, Piers Morgan, be gone. Okay. Princess Beatrice, yeah? Oh, Beatrice, what is your energy like? How are you today, Beatrice? Better. Is that better, Raven? Where's Moya? I haven't seen Moya. Have we upset her? I hope we haven't upset her. You feel better now? We should do that that should be another part of the stream. Ah, okay. Princess Beatrice, what you got to say to us? Judgment. Okay. Okay. So she does feel like she has been judged. I'm going to put this out there and say I think that the whole Netflix thing she was possibly very nervous about. But I watched that Netflix thing. At least I watched some of it, and then I fell asleep. The Judgment card. King of Cups in reverse. Okay. Something happened with Edo. Page of Swords. Potentially there's some gossip. Going to be about Beatrice. And the Strength card underneath. Leo. It's got some positive cards, but that Knight of Cups crossing over in reverse. Not necessarily Edo. Not necessarily Edo. Let's keep pulling though. Let's see what else we've got. There's a bit of hurt coming her way. Three of Wands in reverse. There's issues with people overseas and projects overseas that she was going to be part of. She's not feeling that she is going to be part of them now. The Eight of Wands. There is some anger. There is some moving stories. I wonder. Six of Wands, what she wants. This is about her dad. Why is it about your dad, Beatrice? You have your own family. And the Devil in reverse. It's about her dad. Oh, what has he done? He's done something when he was younger. They're aware of it. they are worried about potential gossip coming out. There's something about when Andrew was younger, and I mean, we're going back to, I would say 10 or 20 years younger than he is now. What is he, 60 now? 70, 60? No, he should be mid-60s, shouldn't he? But he was that kind of, after Fergie, he did go back into that young, free and single kind of vibe when he thought he was young, free and, well, he was free and single, but recollections vary on whether he was young. There is something that's going to cause some hurt. She has got some issues going on with the other side, with people in other countries. They're either not seeing her vision, not working with her vision. There's a deal that she wants to do. There is something she wants to do. She wants to be global. So that could well be coming into the royals, working royals. I believe she's aware of the online chatter that is said about her. I really believe she's aware. Like, she knows that people think she should be a working member of the royal family. I see that. That Six of Wands, though, she wants to restore some honor. She wants the glory back. She wants the glory for her father. It's very difficult with Beatrice because I think she does have a good influence with Edo, but I really feel like with her family, they really like Eugenie and her mom and her father are just, well, why can't we live in Royal Lodge? Well, why can't I be a working royal? Well, this, there's that. Well, why can't I be? If the king just altered some documents, or if the king just let me explain myself further, or if the king just gave me a chance, the public would love me again. It's just absolutely obscene that I'm kept away from my people. That kind of energy. And I really feel that that kind of energy comes from Andrew and Eugenie and Fergie. I really do believe that. I that's the energy I feel of them. They haven't admitted defeat. They've just seen another challenge appear. Well, the game's just got harder then. Well, we can do something about that. And I really feel that's what, like, I get that energy from them. Like, he's plotting and planning and going on horse rides and seen driving around Windsor, all that kind of stuff. And if he really wanted to, you can exist within the royal bubble and not really be seen at all by the public. And he wants to be seen, is what I'm saying. He wants to be seen on his horse rides or driving his big Range Rover around. He needs to be seen. He's a narcissist. So is Fergie. And I think Eugenie is as well. Beatrice got the I am an empathetic, slightly empathetic, possibly just a normal, really. But to be so hooked in by them, I really feel like she is. I really feel she struggles with it, you know. I think Edo is just going, look, you can't fix stupid in a way. You can't fix it. It's too broken. You need to step back. This is hurting you. And I feel like there's a lot of that goes on with them. Yeah. Yeah, she is acting a lot more. She also looks an awful lot like Queen Victoria. She does. She really does. She really does. Yeah, those genes are strong, aren't they? Eugenie doesn't look like a Windsor. I'm just going to say it. She really doesn't. She doesn't look. I don't see the Queen in her, or Princess Margaret, or the Queen Mother in her. Really, I suppose she's got a kind of round face. So I know the Queen Mom had a round face, so I suppose she's got the face shape, but like features and stuff, I don't see her like as a Windsor. But Princess Bea, yeah, she really has those Queen Victoria vibes. And there was another queen I was looking at. I think it's Queen Anne. If you look at her, she does look. You see Andrew and Eugenie. I see his personality, but I don't necessarily see his features. Tom Skinny, Trump 2024. You might get it, but I mean, they're going to try everything, and I mean everything, Tuscany, to stop that man becoming president again. They are going to really, really, really try everything, and I mean everything. They really don't want him to be president. The powers that be don't want him as president, and neither do the Democrats, and that's quite a heady mix, So it's going to be difficult. It'll be a near miracle if he won. It would be a modern day miracle if he won. I'm just saying he's got it so. I mean, I'm not being anti-Trump. I'm just saying I'm just being real with you. He's got a lot of stuff stacked against him. Please do New Zealand and Australia. Yes, okay. What do you want for New Zealand and Australia? Is the particular politician? Shall I look into Anthony Albanese? Let me do Australia first, because Anthony, I don't know what star sign he is. Let's have a look. Oh, he's Pisces. I'm not saying anything. I'll get wrong off all the Pisces in the chat. Pisces as a world leader? No, come on. Oh, no. No offense, Pisces. Let's have a look. Anthony Albanese, what's going on for him right now? Show me cards, and then we'll do the New Zealand PM, and then that might be able to. Sometimes it's better to go in with a politician, because then you can see what's kind of going on. Which was what was worrying about. What is worrying about Biden? There was quite a lot of the stuff going on, but it's not. If I didn't know who that spread was, I would say they were either A, having some type of mental episode, or B, they were like off they were taking non-prescription pharmaceuticals at a large amount. He's not in his right mind, is what I'm trying to say. He's not fully clued into this reality. Said the tarot reader. Lack of self-awareness is a bliss, isn't it? Your rising sign is Pisces. Oh, thank you, LD. Thank you. Welcome. Karen's back. Hello, Karen. They can be very sweet, like every star sign. You've got like You've got very sweet, very psychic, like Johnny Thompson's a Pisces, and he seems really like fine. Prince Edward's a Pisces, but then we've also got Prince Andrew and Alphony Albanese. I don't know. Let's have a look where he is. I know he's a bit of a. Things are not good right now. He's either not very happy with his family life, or there's a scandal that will come out about his family. This could be his party. I don't know what party he's in Australia. I don't know the Australian politics, but we've got that 10 of Cups in reverse. He's not quite right, you know. The Moon, the Chariot. Oh, okay. And the Knight of Wands. Has this dude been playing the field? You've got the Moon in reverse crossing over him. You've got the Chariot above in reverse. Oh, thank you, Raven. Thank you, lovely. He's in the Labour Party. Oh, you guys have one of them too. That's unfortunate. The Chariot in reverse, though. This man is stuck and not moving forward about something. He wants to move forward about something. There's something coming with this dude about your freedoms. Watch this man like a hawk, like an absolute hawk. If he hasn't been playing the field, he's very stunted and angry at not getting exactly what he wants with something. But there's this guy, this Albanese guy. I know it's funny and he sounds like he's a type of sauce. I'll have a tuna Albanese sandwich, please. But he's not a funny guy. He's not a funny guy. He's not a sweet-natured guy. We've got the Moon crossing over. He's concerned that people are going to start speaking out about something about him that's close to him. He's done something that he doesn't want people finding out about. He's quite angry and frustrated about something. And I feel like, I mean, he could say it sounds very almost communist in a way, but he could say his family was his party in a sense. I'm wondering if it's either his party he's got an issue with or his actual real life family. I think he's I'm not keen on this guy. I've got to say, this energy is like the Lovers in reverse. The Four of Cups in reverse. He's going to have to suck it up a bit, you know? The King of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. He wants to be seen like he's a master politician. He thinks he is like an absolutely spot on, amazing negotiator, amazing politician who's got this kind of complete sense of what is going on with him. But people are impatient around him. There's something here. I wonder if this could be Xi Jinping, because he's a Gemini. He would come out as King of Swords. I wonder if this could be what was Russia have to do with Australia, though? I would say China's probably got more of it. There's an impatience here. People are very impatient with him. I wonder if there's fracturing something with money, like there's money is going out quite quickly as well. There's a lot of money being more or less wasted. There's no growth with the economy. This guy is really like, he's all over the shop. There we go. He's the Hangman in reverse. He's not going to sacrifice himself. And the Six of Wands, some glory. Okay. Glory coming back in. Have you got elections this year in Oz? Do you know? What was your question, Karma? Sorry, I missed it. It's okay. What was it? I'm sorry, I just didn't see it. It's October for the elections. He's going to win something. He's going to gloat about something. But I've got to say, with politicians, with these uber famous people who have very full lives, this could all be within the next few weeks, to be honest with you. Like, he might have a short-term win. It's not a big, it's the Six of Wands. It's not like, it's not a massive win like the Wheel of Fortune upright or anything like that, to be honest. Strength or the Chariot or anything. In fact, he's got so many big reversals going on. Like, this dude is a little bit in trouble. He's going to have some stuff come out about him, I would have imagined, in the next few weeks. And it's going to be a bit scandalous. Let's have a look at the Kiwis. Let me get the Kiwi guy, and then we'll go back to I've just looked at a picture. It does look a bit like, if you put a pair of glasses on that, it would look like Mr. Albanese sauce. Let's have a look at PM, New Zealand. No, the PM, not PM of New Zealand. That's it, Christopher Luxon. Oh, Christopher. Oh, thank you, Sue. I appreciate you. Thank you, lovely. $6 for lettuce. Are you kidding? That's a lot of money. That's expensive. We pay about, I don't know, £1, 75 pence. Not a lot at all for lettuce. I'm trying to find Christopher Luxon's star sign. Oh, it's a July. 19th of July. Let me have a look. Yeah. Sun sign Cancer. Cool. Okay. So he is the King of Cups. Let me get some cards for Mr. Luxon. £9 for a dozen eggs. Let's have a look. And then I might do Klaus Schwab, because why not? Okay. So Christopher Luxon, Death in Reverse. Okay, he's gone too hard about something. What though? And the Three of Swords crossing over. The Knight of Wands in reverse above him. Does he have a difficult relationship with Australia? I know it's 4 hours away in the plane, but there's a difficult relationship here. We've both got a repeating card. We've got the Knight of Wands for both of them. This could be China. There could be issues with China coming. I wonder if Christopher, I wonder if Albanese is more in bed with China than he'd like to let on, if you know what I mean. I don't know how that would work, because they're meant to be part of the Five Eyes, aren't they? But this dude is mad. The Nine of Cups is in reverse. Okay, he's not effing invited to something, but what? The Chariot in reverse as well. This is China. Both of these men, I think the Kiwi Prime Minister's got more sense than Albanese, that's for sure. Ace of Cups, he's a little bit disillusioned with how things are going. Four of Wands, he needs he needs everything to look like everything is going okay on the outside. Like he needs everyone just to kind of keep it pushing, keep it happy, keep it like resolving things, like he's got the house in order, if you know what I mean. But he is disillusioned with a lot of stuff that is going on. The Six of Cups is coming up, so there's going to be a time to remember back on better days, if you will, for some reason. And he's going to be on the defensive towards the end of the year. That Six of Coins, though, he's a little bit concerned with people taking money and the giving of money, the exchanges of money, which is always interesting to me, especially if you're a politician. So there might be, I don't know, man, it could be stuff to do with how the state funds unemployed people. It could be stuff to do with how ministers receive funds. There may be a bit of an expose coming with how ministers receive financial or get bought by companies, basically. I know that's nothing necessarily new to the Western powers, but yeah, it's a thing. This is a big thing. I think there's going to be some issues for this gentleman coming up. He's got an easier vibe than any of the leaders that I've read on today, but he's still going through it. I think he's a little bit disillusioned with how things are handled. I don't think he has great relationship with Albanese either. And when you think about it, they are next to each other. In the world geography, I mean, it's like, 4 hours away in a plane. It's a long way away, but they're still next to each other. They've just got a lot of ocean. Be a long boat trip, put it that way. Now let us do Nicola Sturgeon's husband. I'd rather not, but we have to. And then we'll look at Klaus Schwab. Everything's gone up in Britain. Yeah, everything is more expensive. Even Aldi and Lidl are more expensive, man. Okay. Let's do Scotland with the Scottish ones. Let me get Nicola Sturgeon's husband's details up. And then we'll go and we might do some royal reads, but don't tell anyone. Shh. People all have dropped off by now going, oh, this is boring. They're talking about politicians. I want to hear about the king. But no. Okay, we're going to do Nicola Sturgeon. Then we're going to Nicola Sturgeon's husband. Then we're going to do Klaus Schwab. And then we're going to do some royal reads, yeah? I know we've done Beatrice, but we will go back and do some more royal reads as well. Nicola. Peter Murrell. That's his name. Peter Murrell. Ooh. He doesn't have a birth date. He doesn't have a birth date. So he's either a Capricorn or a Sagittarius because all he's got is December 1964. All he's got is December 1964. And then we're going to look at Klaus Schwab because someone has to. Peter Murrell is a Sagittarius. Thank you, Donald. Thank you, Susan. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. 8th of December. Sagittarius. Whew. Let's have a look. What's his mother got to do with anything? Where's the Empress come up straight away? What's his mother got to do with the bag of chips? Put that back in. Let's keep going. If it comes up again, we'll take it. But let's have a look. Nine of Cups in reverse. He's really not happy. He's really, 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 really not feeling it. He's really, really not feeling it. It's almost like he's a bit too much of the party and you make a complete... I guess the best way to describe it, you're invited to a massive party. You really wanted to go attend this party. You have too much drinky poos. You make an absolute exhibition of yourself. And then you're never invited to with those people ever again. It's that kind of vibe, but with politics. He's a little bit dejected that he can't be into something he feels like he wants owned in a way, which is weird, but okay. We have the 8 of Wands. Oh, thank you, Leanne. Thank you, lovely. Thank you. In reverse. He's not happy about any press about him. He's really not happy. Things are moving very quickly. He's very frustrated by how quickly it's moving. It's in the position of what's crossing over him. Oh. What star sign is Jimmy Cranky? What star sign is she? What's my I've run out of my phone died, so I can't look it up. Thank you, Leanne, by the way. Thank you guys for sending super chats. You are so good and lovely. Thank you guys. What star sign is she? Gemini. Thank you. He bought a mobile home with party funds and parked it in his parents' driveway. Is that what he did? Jesus, man. Of what world? Why would you buy a mobile home? I mean, what? What's that going to do? She's got... 600,000 pounds missing. Wow. Hey, that's a hell of a camper van, isn't it? Donations of... Wow. Okay. That's a lot of money. He doesn't like the fact that stuff has been revealed. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. I don't think Nicola's very happy with him either, to be fair. Let's see what's leaving the situation. King of Stones, the King of Pentacles. Before I comment on that, I will just pause. I love Scotland. I really do. I don't like the people who are in charge of it, though. He's right. This is craziness. This is absolutely craziness. What he's most worried about is the Witch of the Skies, which is the Knight of Air. And the Knight of Air is in reverse. So he is really worried that the police are onto him. The Knight of Air can be the uniformed services, police, army, whoever. He's not happy about it. The police are in the negative. He is concerned about the police. He's going to try and say it's all done for the Scottish cause, the land in reverse there, but it's not. It's not. He's going to try and say it was just an error of judgment and try and get it dismissed, but it's not. Nicola has more to do with this than is currently known, but he is going to try and hide it and mask it because we've got the moon in reverse above. He is saying it's just a load of bad blood and loads of people being affected with the 5 of Wands in reverse. He's trying to make out that people are just really just making a lot of noise for the size of it. But we have the Empress in reverse surrounding him. And that shows to me that people are looking into him in a non-passive way and they're finding out his secrets, whether he wants them to be seen or not. So there is going to be things revealed that he is going to find distasteful. I wouldn't be surprised if there was something come out about Nicola quite quickly and showing her not in a good light, showing her in a kind of like, I would say almost like shallow, very shallow. Hardly the social justice warrior that she likes to make out she is. She's a very shallow woman. He doesn't like the secrets, though. He really doesn't like the secrets. And we have the Ace of Wands, so he's going to become more and more frustrated. He's going to have, I would suggest he is going to have some type of I don't know, do they still do like tags? They used to do them when I was like ASBOs. I wonder if they're going to do them like on an ASBO. No, but it won't be like an ASBO. But you know, like those electronic tags, you've got to be in your house by a certain point of day. You're not allowed to access this on the internet. La-di-da-da. The police are monitoring you and stuff. I wonder if it's something like that and he becomes more and more frustrated with it. He's trying to protect his wife in all of this. We have got the King of Pentacles leaving the situation. I'm feeling like they were paid off by someone for something, you know? There's no self-sacrifice there. There's nothing there. This is no accountability. He thought everything was done. It was all in the bag and gone. And then this has happened. So he's really kind of feeling himself in that way. There's going to be more stuff coming out and he's not going to be able to stop it. And I wonder if there's something to do with a man with a lot of money who's been trying to kind of bankroll and help them a bit. I wonder if that will come out as well in the wash, because he's on the table. And usually when somebody is on my table, it means that something's going to come out about them. Who are we talking about? We are talking about Nicola Sturgeon's husband, who's been fiddling with money up in Scotland. He's bought himself some kind of minibus or something. What a melt. But it was like £600,000. It was over $500,000, or is it less now, or it's 100,000, just under 100,000? But it's a lot of money for a minibus, a camper van, whatever. Oh my lordy, lordy, lordy. What a plank, man. Oh, who Humza useless? Oh, he's an absolute. I know more about him, I feel like, because I know he's really like his hate speech stuff come in, and it's just like, it's wild. He can be horrible about somebody because of the white, but if anybody mentions anything that he perceives to be a little bit racist, then it's, oh my god. Yeah. Who's the guy on the table? I don't know who it is. The guy on the table is either some very big party donor to the SNP or something to do with Nicola and her husband. Do you want me to look at Klaus Schwab? Ja? Ich bin a hexe. Sure you don't want me to? You want me to look at Klaus Schwab? Oh. Let me get some Klaus Schwab cards. Klaus Schwab. Is the Autobahn? I do apologise to my German friends. My German accent and language skills are terrible, but I do try. And you want me to look at Iran? Nothing's happening in Iran. Iran are a mostly peaceful people. No, yeah, I'll have a look at Iran. Bunch of muppets. Not the people, the politicians. It's never the people, it's always the politicians. I mean, look how many people are in China, yeah? And you can't tour them all with like the same brush as you do with the politicians. It's very easy to do that, isn't it? And we go, oh, all Americans are X, so oh, all Brits are like this, and it's not true. Or like saying all Aussies are mentalist. You're not, but like saying that, it's just like, it's crazy, isn't it? It's like saying all Leaflanders are nice. Actually, to be fair, they are. Oh, you want the question, will there be an uprising in Iran? Okay, I get you, Raven. Let's have a look at Mr. Schwab. What's Mr. Schwab's star sign? You are nice. Leaflanders are nice, see? Scorpio. You've just set off all of the Scorpios. It's Libra. Watch him be Aquarius. Let me find out. I can't find out. I'll have to get the other half. Babe, can you Google what star sign Klaus Schwab is? He's March 30th. That's Aries, isn't he? You're a mentalist. Mentalist's a good thing. Mentalist's a good thing. March 30th. He's an Aries. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Emperor energy. See? Everyone was going to go in on the Scorpios. Everyone was going to go in on the Libras just because we're shady. But in fact, he is problematic Aries, the house. I do love Aries, though. I do like Aries. I was teasing about Scorpio. I know. Yeah, we'll have a look at King Charles's energy as well. Let's have a look. Let me do that thing that I did the other night. Do you guys want to check on your pendulums and ask if Klaus Schwab is still in the land of the living or not? Do you want to have a go on your pendulums? Do that. Let me just pull a Klaus Schwab card and we'll see what that is at the end. I quite like doing that. It's fun. Let's do it. Let's have a look at Mr. Schwab. What's happening with Sky? I haven't caught any of her recent uploads, Trace. I haven't been very present online. You've a new male cat adopted and he's an Aries. You see, Aries male cats are particularly intelligent. I'm in bed too lazy to get my pendulum. Schwab is the WEF dude, yeah. That time he dressed up as Darth Vader. Oh, lordy. Fashion, for sure. I got yes, he's alive with Pendy. What sign is Merlin? Merlin? I'm looking at you, Merlin. Yeah, no, you're getting talked about. You know, you're getting talked about. He's like, yes, I want fresh water in my fountain. May the 4th. Oh, he's in Taurus. So is Moo, actually. Astrid is a Libra. Scorpio or Capricorn from Berlin. No, he's a Libra. He's a Taurus. Higher guidance says he's very much alive. Let's see what the cards say then. Oh, okay. You've got the Queen of Swords in reverse straight away. He's plotting and planning. There's something with a new strategy that's not going very well. Oh, thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, I get that. Let's see what's crossing over. Two of Swords. Weighing up a decision. This guy is currently strategizing something. That is worrisome, to be honest. Eight of Wands. He's not overly keen with something in the press, and the Four of Wands. And the Chariot, moving forward, bringing things together, pushing things on. Has come to a bit of a stop. It's interesting that this guy somehow has had his wings clipped. That's odd. That's really odd. Ten of Swords. He's about to betray someone, or he is about to be betrayed in a very public way. The Nine of Swords is in reverse. And the Page of Cups is in reverse. When I'm doing readings, I get impressions. Not like my dodgy impressions of Prince Harry or anything like that. I mean, like, I will feel things. Like, things come, like, quickly. This guy has a very almost cold, it's very hard to describe. It's almost like he sees himself as a machine. It's almost like he sees himself almost like a Terminator machine, if you know what I mean. He sees all of his natural processes, like he doesn't believe in anything like supernatural, no higher power, nothing like that. This guy he really thinks we are just meat machines, basically. It's a weird feeling. He's so cold, like so cold, like there is no humor there. There's nothing there. I see a great potential for going either way. He likes to think he's like the Switzerland, like a true neutral, if you know what I mean. But I don't think he is. I don't think he recognizes that just seeing people as machines is a healthy way to be. In his mind it is, but I don't believe it is. Stops life. He wants everything to be very sterile. He has a sterile internal world. Interesting enough that the High Priestess has come out in what he hopes to achieve. This guy wants to dismantle, I would say, spiritual practices. And if he has to use another spiritual practice to do it, then so be it. We've got the death cap mushroom. He is potentially one of the most poisonous men on the planet. And we've got a lot of contenders, but this dude, he's so cold. Like, I know there's like loads of rumors about him and stuff. But yeah, I would say potentially, at least with some of the rumors, it gave him a little bit of kind of like humanity, if you know what I mean. Like, he's deviant in some way or something like that. He's not. He's just he views us all as meat machines. He doesn't believe in particularly in souls. He very much wants to dismantle religion, beliefs like that, superstitions, he would call them. It's not very tolerant, is it? We will be more tolerant by erasing everything that we can be intolerant about. Is his kind of is the vibe. Yeah, he is just like, he is going to get a burden. He is going to carry a burden. I don't think he's going to be successful in everything he does. I don't think people are drinking the Kool-Aid as much as he believes they are. He can dress up as Darth Vader with a big brooch all he wants. It doesn't mean he's going to win the prize. I don't even think he's a Scientologist. The feeling I get, he doesn't believe in anything like that. He would say, I think he would say he's a humanist, but he's not really. He's a Klaus Schwabist, which is everything needs to be my way. I'm just going to try and engineer it in a certain type of way. People aren't paying attention to him as much as he would like. He wants to be emperor of the world, man. He wants to be the savior of mankind. The ego, the narcissism. I would be interested to know what HG categorized him as, because this dude seems like an ultra or a super max. I don't know what categories he's got now. I haven't watched any real HG lately, but like, is he a super duper extra Y, X, Y, and Z predator, predatory narcissist with bells on, or is it a cold, calculating Machiavellian, blah 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 blah? I don't know which version, but he's definitely. He doesn't have the best of intentions. He wants all the power. I'm going to get him off my table. This dude is cold, man. Bum 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 Iran. Night, Jan. Have a good sleep. Lovely. Iran. Look at Iran, and then what do you want us to look at? Ring your bell. We remove Klaus Schwab from the energy. Klaus Schwab, bugger off. We don't need you here. Woo. Gonna need a bigger bell, guys. Thank you, Crystal. Enjoy your night. Sleep. Let's have a look. What are we doing? Iran for Raven. Will the people of Iran rise up against their the state? Let's just do randoms. 1, 2, 3. I think there's a fraction forming. It's not going to be anytime soon, guys. I think it's going to grow, though. I don't see it being this year, to be honest. I hope I'm wrong. There is going to be fractions. I feel like Iran is going to have some kind of minor celebration that's going to try and unite people a bit. I think that there is a lot, like if people aren't celebrating enough, I feel like then that is going to get used against them. The 6 of Pentacles is the give and take. I think that would definitely be used against people if they did try to celebrate maybe Iranian losses or anything that is seen as negative. So I feel like there's that. The Lovers, there's a definite, with the 2 of Cups and the Lovers in reverse, there's a definite chasm between what we see on the news and how some of the people of Iran really feel. But you've got to remember that there is a lot of people in Iran who really believe that everything that the regime is telling them. And that's not saying, oh, it's their fault. It happens, you know. It's happened to many people throughout history. Yeah. Ask the Japanese or the Germans, you know. They really believe everything that is being told to them. Look at what happened over Miss Rona. The High Priestess in reverse is there is going to be coming out some state secrets. There is going to be an expose. There is going to be some whistleblowers, and the 10 of Cups that might cause some unrest within overall Iran. I think if this does happen, though, people are going to be paying with their lives. They don't take that stuff lightly. This person would have to leave Iran to do this. There is going to be something further coming up with Iran. I don't see it just going back down into a place where everyone's pro the regime. I think a little crack has started to show. Whether we see it or not on our tallies yet, it's completely irrelevant. There's a little crack there. But what we have got is the Lovers in reverse. So a bigger crack, a bigger split is coming. And a more noticeable disharmony is coming. And with the High Priestess in reverse, people are going to take things and show things forcefully. They're not going to let it just come out gently and reveal secrets that way. They're going to shove these secrets out there for people to know. And the 10 of Cups is an unhappy, unharmonious family. they might cause some real issues there in Iran. No, Wise Angel. It's probably gone now. Won't have heard that. See people going. It's getting late, like. But I said I was going to be on for a while, so I'm doing a while. We'll go off Iran. Okay, where are we going now? What are we doing? What did I say we were doing after this one? I can't remember. Guys, it's true to talk of a readers or know who's reading for us. I'm sure you understand. You like my bell? Okay. Let me have a look. Let me just have a swig of water. We'll start off with how the king's doing with everything that's happening today. Because it is Her Late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II's birthday. Heavenly birthday. But still, it is her birthday. Let me just shuffle these cards. Just trying to think of what ones I should use for King Charles. Just use these ones. It's all right. I don't know what's going on. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. Don't worry about it. You think tomorrow's your mum's birthday? Oh, bless her. I'm surprised that the Harkles haven't done anything stupid today. I am really surprised that the Harkles haven't done anything stupid today. I thought the Harkles would be doing something stupid today, but King of Cups. How is the king doing? Straight away we have William on the table. Now, interestingly, it could, of course, always be Edward. It could be Andrew. It could be how the king sees himself. All of these men, all of these Windsor men are all water signs. So it's really... But I think this is William. And the devil is crossing over. Just need some luck, son. Just need a bit of luck. The Nine of Cups is in reverse. It hasn't been an easy time for them. It hasn't. I think there's an element with the king. He'd rather all of this hadn't have happened the way it's happened, but it's the cards that is dealt with now. The 7 of Wands underneath shows he feels like he needs to protect the wider family, which is interesting. Very interesting. We have the Devil crossing over. That being said, there has been some good news. There has been some good news. Things have taken a change, I feel, recently for the King. The Devil crossing over. We can, if we read it as just astrologically, an astrological identifier, that's a Capricorn. The Devil card relates to Capricorn. It could be something very much to do with, of course, Catherine. We've also got to take into account that we know that the Harkles have obsessed. There are people who are obsessed about William, about Catherine, about the King. They want to undo the monarchy. They're just evil. They're just like on and on and on and on and on. The Chariot in reverse. He's really worried about William, you know. He's really worried about William. And the 7 of Pentacles is in reverse as well. Page of Swords. He just thinks there's gossip and nastiness on in the world. And the 8 of Pentacles not working. I hope not. But there might be something that comes along down the line with the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. That means that the King will be unavailable for work. Now, to be honest with you, this could be anything from he puts a disc out in his back. It doesn't have to be a worst case scenario thing. I know he's got health issues going on at the moment. It mightn't be that. It mightn't be that. He might put his back out, or he might break a leg, or he might break his ankle, or he might trip over one of the dogs one day and break his hip or something. There is something where he is out of action, which is frustrating to a Scorpio, especially a Scorpio King. Bless him. But there is something there. I think William's really feeling it. William is really feeling it. He's had a very difficult few months, and I think it's very hard for him, you know. I think he's lost a little bit of a faith in humanity, in a sense of the word. I really do. I think he's lost that. That's a bit concerning. I'm going to have to look at William now. I don't like that. Hope William's all right. When I'm reading on William, I should have said it with the King as well. But I just want to say I'm not reading on health particularly. I'm not reading on Catherine's health either. Ever. I'm not reading on that. But what I am going to do is just say, let the cards show what William is comfortable with us knowing. and we'll take it from there. Because I really feel like these two people who give a lot have been so abused by people from the tarot inverted commas community. And I know I should have let it go by now, but no, it was that was low, man. That was real low. Let's have a look at William, and then I might Page of Swords. There's the Page of Swords. What the king is worried about is more gossip. William really is not happy with all of the gossip and the cruelty and the things that have been directed at him. I would suggest that what's crossing over William is the devil, from the king's reading, and the king knows what William's up against. This obsessed, maladapted people. What's crossing him over is the death card. Dude. Four of Swords, inheritance in reverse. Okay. And the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I hope William knows that all of this was done to try and get him to step away from the throne. They attacked the woman he loved. It's really hurt him, guys. It's really hurt him. I'm sure he'll be all right. But that Four of Swords in reverse, those rumors about Catherine being dead and this, that, and the, he is like, oh, my heart breaks for William here. He's a little bit angry about it. A lot angry about it. I think quite a few people are angry about it. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse, interesting enough. And the Magician in reverse, not pulling things together. He's a bit disillusioned, to be honest. A bit disillusioned with how he's been treated, with how his wife has been treated, how they've been reported on, how social media has behaved. Like, I think it's taken something from him. It's some type of joy, and I hate that for him. I really hate that for him. That's not good. Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands. There is frustration there. He doesn't want to come out as being the angry man, but he wants to say something. He doesn't want to buy into that trap that his brothers left him by painting him to be this angry, unadjusted man. He's really aware of that, you know? But I get it. He wants to retaliate some. I think it's easy for us to kind of sit and judge this from being far away and say, well, William, the best thing to do would just keep living your life and being happy and ignore them, screw them. It's going to drive them to the point of thing. And I really believe that's potentially what the kings told him. But I think William knows how much hurt it's sent to Catherine. I know how much hurt it's potentially done to his young family. and William wants revenge. It's not a good space to be. I understand it. It's not a good space to be. I think he'll come out of it sooner rather than later, because he does feel like a bit delusioned about stuff, like he's been gassed up, like he's been gaslit. You don't upset a man who is a sun sign Cancer. No. They've got pincers. They might hide in their shell sometimes, but they will attack you and walk weird and pin to you. In his hopes and fears, if there's stuff about managing the workload. Now, I'm interested because the Eight of Pentacles is in reverse for the King, and William has the Eight of Pentacles in reverse about how he feels about things. I'm feeling that that's like William worrying about potentially the King not being able to do some duties and step things up, and just how exposed he is to stuff. This Knight of Wands surrounding William, that could be Beatrice. That potentially is Beatrice. Somebody younger, fire sign. It could also be I'm pretty sure, isn't Lady Louise, isn't she Sagittarius? Is Lady Louise Sagittarius? When I think Catherine treated Harry like a younger sibling, she cared for him and included him in their activism, and this is how Harry repays her. Yeah, it's horrific. November the 8th, so she's a Scorpio. Okay, thank you, Iris love. So she's a Scorpio. The Magician in reverse, I feel like people are going to try it again with William towards the end of this year, potentially sooner. They're going to try it more with William. They are really going to try it more with William. They really are going to try it more with William. Yeah, that is the thing with what Spirit Animals just said. That's to me is why Harry is a narcissist. He doesn't care what anyone else has done for him. He doesn't see their side of things. He's just bothered that he is seen. You know, he doesn't have any empathy there, none whatsoever. He just wants to attack people because he didn't get his way. He's a narcissist. He might be an unaware narcissist, low grade narcissist, like that kind of narcissist, but I don't think he's an empath at all. I don't even think he's a normal. I think he's a narc. He's a low range narc, in my opinion. And that's just from the energy and the cards, and that's just the way I've said. And I've been saying that since 2019 that he is, by the way. So it's not a new thing for me. I think they're getting closer every time with every attack they do on the Prince of Wales, every attack they do on Catherine, they are getting closer to the sun like Icarus, and eventually they're going to burn their wings. They really are. I mean, they're already shedding feathers all over the place, and they can't fly for heck, if you know what I mean. They're a hot mess, the Harkles. But I think they will really truly end themselves if all of this bot stuff is linked back by us, like, and is in the mainstream media and people see it for what it is. That'll be the undoing. That'll be the end of the Harkles, and that'll potentially be the end of their marriage, because they'd turn on each other then, and Megsy would leave him and take the dollies and leave him with the chickens. Bless the chickens. So there we go, guys. That is what I see in the cards. We've done 2 hours 26. That's still quite a long stream. I was going to try and do 3 hours, but I think we'll save that for. We'll get there eventually. I think we're 2.5 hours, and the next dude we'll try and do 2. But like my mouth's sore from talking. So I am going to waddle off into the night and all that. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for the super chats and all the love and the nice comments. You're always so understanding, especially when we're reading on like divisive figures. And I like that the community, like, you never really like go at each other over politicians. It's really nice. It's really good. So thank you for that. We'll try and do some UK Northydamus predictions and Ireland ones. I was trying to do them today, but it's just haven't got time. I will see you all really soon for another one. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Enjoy your Monday. Behave yourself if you're in Australia or New Zealand. Have a good week. And everybody else in the Northern Hemisphere. I'm sorry, South Africa's in the Southern Hemisphere. All of you guys, have a wonderful week. Have a marvelous week. And I'll see you possibly tomorrow at some point for something. All right, guys, take care of yourselves. Bye, everyone. Bye, 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 bye.